Story 1, I slapped my crush. Hi, my name is Amber. I had a crush on this boy in my science and homeroom. His name is Kyle. So Kyle was in my eyes very tall, handsome, and attractive. He was a funny guy and I talked to him a few times. One day while heading out of my science class I spotted my friends. I quickly rushed over to them, seeing a horde of students walking down the hall to where I was. I quickly start talking to one of my friends. As we approach the stairs I see another friend and she seems to be staring at me strangely. All my friends are very close, so sometimes we hit each other. It's kinda weird. I had an encounter with her the other day and I want to kinda slap her, but she was a little too far away for me to reach. I wasn't going to actually hurt her, but more of just a playful slap. So I walked slowly, considering the amount of people pushing and shoving in hall. The friend I was talking to was in front of me instead of next to me. I felt something push me from behind, so I look up instead of turning around for whatever reason. I look up and Kyle is looking down at me. Yes, I am very short. I am about 51 and he is, I guess, 57. He smiled at me and at that moment I could feel my face turn red. I smiled back and quickly turned around, talking to my friend in front of me. Though Kyle moved past me considering how slow I was walking, but no, he was still behind me. I couldn't see well considering how short I was and how everyone was blocking my view. I see the other friend who I wanted to slap come close. But before I could do anything, the friend in front stops abruptly and the person behind me, Kyle, fall forward. I didn't feel it surprisingly at the time, but he had his arms wrapped around me to stop me from falling into him. The friend who I wanted to slap wanted to tell me this since I didn't seem to notice. I probably didn't notice because of everyone else bumping and pushing past me. He still didn't seem to have let go, and the friend who I wanted to slap was now in arm's reach of me. Though she grabbed my arm, and not wanting her to grab me I went to smack her arm. I ended up accidentally hitting K. I was so embarrassed. You see, my arms were full carrying my binder and my favorite book. Because of how quick I moved my arm, Kyle didn't have enough time to react and got hit. He said ow and I started to apologize many times. By now we were at the bottom of the stairs and in the lobby. My friend started to laugh and so did he. I was so embarrassed. Then during lunch period the friend who I wanted to slap told me that he was hugging me from behind. I got even more embarrassed. I didn't even eat my lunch. During dismissal I saw him, all he did was smile at me and I just kept turning into a blushing mess. The next month he asked me out, so it was all good. We're not together anymore, but he was a really great guy and I appreciate him. I'm still friends with him to this day, and the same for the friends that were with me there.
Story 2, My Nintendo Switch. So yesterday, my dad and a couple of his friends had a Father's Day party. His friend decided to host the party at his apartment. When I go visit his family, I mainly have my Nintendo Switch, my phone, and a sketchbook with a pencil and eraser with me. Keep in mind that I don't trust people going through my stuff while I'm away. I guess I'm OVR protective of them. Anyways, we had a barbecue and there was a pool near the friend's apartment. Now, my dad's friend has 3 kids. 2 of them are young and one of them is the same age as me. As soon as I enter, both of the young kids are excited to see me. One of them asks me if I have the Nintendo Switch with me, which is annoying because they always ask me every single time. The young kids introduced me to their older sister. We go into the kids' room and we play Mario Kart 8. Later on, we were having fun until we go swim. Everything is okay until both the young kids are fighting over someone's floa tie. I stop them and I return the floa tie to the original owner. An hour later or so, the kids leave and I stay at the pool. Once I was done swimming, I found the young kiddos playing. My dad told me that they gave permission to play. I complained about it and he said, "Oh, come on. You had a turn." I couldn't believe it. My sister bought me that Switch and I tried to not break the console. I also have to mention that I hate it when people take my stuff without permission or if someone gave permission to mess around with my items. I was the only one who could give them permission to play with my Switch and or other items I carried around with. When I took it out of one of the child's hands, I realized something. They broke the Joy-Cons. I was so infuriated, and I still am. I panicked because to me, Joy-Cons were expensive. We had extra Joy-Cons, but they were broken as well. At the time, I didn't know how to fix them. I asked them if they broke the Joy-Cons. They said that they were playing Smash Bros. Ultimate earlier and had a hard time getting the Joy-Cons out. I collected the rest of my stuff and I went home. I didn't want my sister to find out, so I'm trying to fix the Joy-Cons. So yeah. I'll find alternatives to fix them if I don't have any materials and or if those solutions don't work.
If you have any interesting stories you want to share, send them to my mail address at the description below.